We are on Korhal Compound. That's got the name right. A ZVT on Korhal Compound LE. There you go. And we have a match between DRT Knight and AA Kragus. This replay is from our Reddit. Our cast it. Right, that's what it's from. And before we start, this is a really cool icon, or a really cool emblem. That's just really cool. Anyway, we have a ZVT here. DRT Knight spawning in the bottom left. Let's show off what he's got. He's got some standard Blood Brothers, whatever that is, Brothers in Arms icon stuff. Nothing too wild right now. Getting his supply depot. Putting it at the ramp. ZVT on this new map. This is a new ladder map that has been shown for Season 6. And it's really cool. It's really big too. Like, this is like huge. This, like, rush distance from here to here, really big. So you probably wouldn't see any rushes on this map. The title of this video was, or the replay was, "This is why you should have vision." And when I thought that, I thought about like vision, so maybe like burrowed banelings or like cloak or something. I don't know. That's what I thought of vision. But you never know. We'll see what happens here. Scouting going on right now. Let's see what the Terran is going to see, as well as what the Zerg is going to see. The Zerg is going to see everything, actually, because there is no wall here. There's no supply depot wall. And it looks like the Zerg is going to go for a hatchery first. Nothing in the production tab for the Zerg player. Hatchery going down now because of the 300 minerals. And the Zerg player is going to get all the vision he wants because there are no Marines out, nor is there a wall to stop this. So both players getting a feel for each other, seeing everything right now, but he doesn't know.
SCV ready.
Maybe he doesn't know about the expansion. I don't know. An extractor gonna go ahead and being formed on the Terran's gas, which is gonna prolong the life of the drone inside the Terran's base, and making sure that even if it does die, he does have an overlord coming right behind it. So right now at home, no gas actually being taken by either player, except for the one that's fake. That was cancelled and formed again, and broken into icky parts of Zerg crust and stuff. Fuel being thrown down here, and the Marine being launched into the fight. No, he's gonna stay at home. He's gonna raise that up just in case something comes along. And here comes an Overlord just to make sure that even if this dies, the Marine's gotta cancel. Nice cancel. And it's going to be formed again. He should have just made that refinery just for the sake of it. And a command center being thrown out here, which is actually really cool because he didn't show any gas, right? So obviously that's what you'd probably be going for. I mean, 21 without any gas is pretty late, except if you're a Zerg, which, oh, he's actually getting gas. Oh well. And he goes ahead and does another reactor trick. These Marines should kill this Overlord because that is way more valuable than that extractor. And after that dies, he's gonna go ahead and make that a refinery. Double gas being taken by the Terran, as only one gas by the Zerg player. This map is huge, man. I don't think they're gonna get this. 24-19. Only one more volley off of these guys that would have killed it. But you never know. I know people are going to go hunting out there. Maybe because it's a Zergling tribe or something out there that can kill them. Double gas. Like I said before, being taken by the Terran. Going to be throwing down another Rax. No tech lab, nothing. So this gas is going to be stored away till winter. Until he decides that you got to break out of his shell and start using it. And the Zerg's going to go ahead and hop down on defense. I'm not sure why, because he didn't scout any gas, so he must think maybe it's a... Or maybe it was a proxy Rax. Maybe that was like the title of the game. Maybe he's trying to proxy something. Checking for hidden Zerglings, you never know. And a bunker being placed right here. Both players opting for defensive structures. Both players don't want to be too risky here. Go ahead and get his tech lab now, which is pretty good. Because, I mean, otherwise this gas is going to waste with 3 harvesters on each. Orbital command done. Floated over here to his natural expansion. Look at the unit count right now. 26 drones to 22 SCVs, but that's even because 3 mules are on the map right now, which is really good. Tech lab, so we might see stims soon. And Marines being loaded into the bunker. I love that sound. Right now it's just 28 drones, 4 lings for the Zerg. I mean, if the Terran wanted to attack and do some pressure, he could do it now, but he doesn't have any Marines. hasn't been pumping out units. He's been looking for upgrades and expanding. Or not upgrades necessarily, but he's just getting out of gas. Whatever. 2 spines and an Evo chamber started now. Starport by the Terran. Pretty cool. We could see. Oh, maybe he could do a switch on the reactor. Maybe get some medevacs out, which would be really cool. The Zerg player opting for the banelings, which is really cool. Like the baneling, that's a little web. Cool. And banelings really good against this. What it appears to be marine tank. Really good. And we're gonna see the Marines move forward here and kill this Zergling to get semi-map control because he does hold this one. +1 weapons for our Terran player, as well as the +1 for the Zerg. And Baneling's morphing out now. A lot of Banelings. A bunch of Banelings right now. Check on the third. Gonna see if he can get anything. Marines moving out. See if they can pick off anything. And they're gonna pick off the Overlord they wounded before. No, should have swapped that Overlord in for something new. But oh well. Can't really think about it. A bunch of Banelings and Lings in the base of AA Kragus. And the army supply Kragus is ahead, as well as the... No, not the worker supply at all. Not even with the mules. He's way far behind with the mules, especially. But he's made a lot of units. He's a lot of Lings and Banelings. Actually, I think if the Zerg attacked right now, if he A-moved, he'd probably win. But, you never know. Stim's about... Oh, Stim's actually just started. So, if he attacked now, actually, that would be so deadly for our Terran player. We have a creep team being pooped out here. That's actually really gross. A bunch of Banelings now. A bunch of them. Wow, that's a lot of Banelings. Lings moving around the map? Okay, no, they're not. I lied. Bunch of Marines here. +1 almost finished for both players, actually, before 10 minutes. Really nice to get +1 before the 10-minute mark. I think that's actually really good. I gotta stop saying actually. I said that like 20 times already. Whatever. So, you have missile turrets going up for DRT Knight. What does he see? He knows 2 gas and an expansion. So
this better be good.
It would be safe to say mutas, I think, after scouting nothing, but except for 2 gas, because you need a lot of gas for mutas, and especially because he has that base, this second base, he doesn't know if he has a gas at all, and which he does. Or now he's going to. Armory going up for the Terran player, getting those vehicle upgrades maybe, getting that armor for his Marines. I never understood why the armory was for vehicles and the engineering bay was for Marines and infantry. I never whatever. That's just, I guess it's too meta or something. And the Terran's going to get Stim now. Stim's going to finish before its attack. I think it's going to be a 2-base timing with Stim. And +1, but not defense, actually. Look at the army supply again. AA Kragus. That makes me want to say that name like that. Kragus is a little behind, but if he poops out 10 more Lings, I don't think so. Let's see, and... Or not, whatever. And the Ling's going to be able to move out here. Where are all the Banelings? Okay, the Banelings are at home. Oh, maybe... Alright, so this is what I think it is. I think that he's going to wait for his opponent to get to a place on the map, because his map is so big, to a place where he cannot turn around and then make him commit to something that he doesn't want to commit to. 2 spines. 2 spines and a bunch of Banes at home. Probably going to flood it with more Lings. Spire being created now, as well as a 3rd by both players. And here comes the Terran. The Terran's going to move out. He has a lot of immobile units. He has some tanks and some Marines. And let's see, some Marines Stim. They are not moving that fast. And he is going to wait, I think, until he sees the tanks and Marines come around over here. I yawned secretly during this, by the way. That was a secret yawn. I slowly just closed my eyes. But he's going to wait until he sees all of these tanks peer through. And he knows now that this is go time. He has a bunch of units coming right now, a bunch of Lings, and this is going to murder anything that comes his way. Absolutely anything. 120 to supply to 118. These Lings know it's go time, as they're going to be slowly under fire. This is the only thing protecting, and that's now. So the Terran knows now that he's way too far to pull back, and he has to go for an attack here. Tanks sieging up. And Lings and Banes ready. Oh, these tanks just unsieged, didn't they? Oh, Baneling hits! Doing so much damage, and that's it. A move. That's it. fucking ass off. Game over. You left the game and there's a heart after the game's over. Oh well. Game over. See you later, guys.